We bought our dream car with one big goal in mind: to learn how to drift and take part in our very first drifting event next year. But as you can see, this car is nowhere near ready for the track.
Look how rusty it is, by the way. That's crazy.
We need to get all of that suspension replaced.
And before we can even think about the mods it desperately needs, we've got a big challenge ahead. We have to drive this 30-year-old car over 1,000 miles across Europe. So why are we doing this? Me and my brother, Adrian, when we were kids, we were always up to something. Like turning a pedal car into a go-kart we tried driving on the streets until the wheel broke off on the second lap. Or fixing up motorbikes when we were way too young to know better. But somewhere along the way, we stopped. Life happened, like a lot of you, we got stuck in our daily grind. Fear and routine took over, and we lost our sense of curiosity for the things that really matter to us. And that's where Jumpstart comes in. This isn't just about learning how to drift. It's about bringing back the excitement of trying new things. And with this Miata, our journey begins. So today is Friday, we are leaving in 2 days. Before we leave, what do we need to do?
So we've got 3 things to do. We've got the front panels and this side wing, as well as the back bumper. Second, we had to do the tyres, which I already replaced yesterday. First win of the day. We've got our brand new tyres installed now. And we've got the brakes to fix as well.
So first off, we're going to change the brakes.
We've gone for the cheapest brakes.
Not cheapest, mid-range actually.
Mid-range?
Yeah. No, we're not going for the cheapest with our beautiful Miata. Come on, Pat. Come on.
Okay.
They're the second cheapest.
They're second cheapest.
Oh,
okay.
To get to the car's brakes, we had to pull off one of the front wheels. Everything needed a good clean.
So much dust coming out of it.
Rust.
Oh, that's not good.
First, we need to unscrew the bottom bolt on the caliper to get access to the brake pads.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's why I think we need a wrench.
You're struggling. When was the last time you've been to the gym?
Try this yourself. Try it.
Just need a bit of, strength.
Show me that.
Is it down, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my God! That's ridiculous.
We quickly realised we needed a bigger wrench.
What is this?
Attempt number 2, Pat. Attempt number 2.
Whatever we tried, nothing seemed to work. Turns out, we were turning the bolt the wrong way the whole time. You see, the brakes have 3 main parts: the disc, the brake pads, and the caliper. When you hit the brake pedal, some brake fluid pushes a piston inside the caliper, which presses the brake pads against the rotor to bring the car to a stop. Now, the bolt we were trying to unscrew is extremely important, as it keeps the whole setup in place. Turning it the right way would allow us to lift the caliper and slide it off the rotor, but instead, we were sabotaging the whole project.
We switched to the other brake. We're basically going to go and find out whether we've been doing something wrong or whether there's actually an issue with the bolt that we've got. Because if there is an issue with the bolt, then we need to replace it. We need to buy a new one.
Or even get a new caliper. There might be that the caliper is just rusted and broken. It's seized. If we can't figure this out by the end of the day today.
We only got, a couple of hours, 8 hours to...
But then we can't buy the parts tomorrow, can we?
No, in England, everything's open, right?
Yeah. But like, for example, the Miata specialist guys are closed on Saturday, and half of they won't have the parts.
This bolt better work, because otherwise we got screwed.
And it did work.
Nice. There we go.
Yes!
I've never seen you happier, to be honest.
This is like, what, 2 hours?
Progress.
This is freaking 2 hours.
We finally got the caliper off and could take a good look at the brake pads.
Look at this. This hasn't been changed for years.
I better not get an STD from that.
I don't want you to blame the car for your STDs, okay?
With the old parts finally out of the way, it's time to replace them with brand new brake pads and disc.
Certified mechanic. Learning from YouTube how to install brakes.
I was already about to give him 5 stars review until I saw what he's about to do next.
And we are back on. Oh no, I've done it the wrong way, Pat. I'm being an idiot.
We finished up replacing the rest of the brake, so it was now time to give the first wheel one more try before we give up.
So what do you want me to do?
I'll be pushing it really hard, and you just turn.
I think we got it. Wait. Yeah, I think we got it.
Let's just not count our eggs before they hatch.
And he wasn't wrong. Still not aware that we're turning the bolt the wrong way, we went ahead and tried heating it up. You could see we were finally getting somewhere and made way more progress than before, but it still wasn't good enough.
Hammer time. Oh, whoa, it's nice. It's working.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Oh! Yes! Yes!
We finally pulled out the bolt after more than 3 hours of trying. It's such a tiny issue, but once we've done it, we were so happy as at the time it was the only thing that was keeping us away from taking off across Europe.
But Pat, I think caliper is broken too now.
Why?
Look how shiny this is now. I don't know if it's this that broke or the other one. If the caliper is broken as well, that's not only 5 hours lost, it's also £300 extra that we'll have to pay.
And that's because the only place that actually has this part for the first gen MX-5 is all the way in Portsmouth, which is over 2 hours away.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the good bolt inside a caliper that we think might be broken, and if the bolt goes in and comes out normally, we know caliper is fine and we just have to replace the bolt.
It's all down to this moment. If it screws in, we are making the Euro trip. If it doesn't, we are running against the clock.
Moment of truth, it's not going in.
It's not tightening up.
No, we have to get the caliper replaced too. That's going to be additional few hours.
And that is what we were most afraid of.
We thought we will not make this trip. Likely, we've got some family in Portsmouth and they're actually going to pick up the parts for us now.
So while we wait for the calipers and bolts to arrive, we carried on working on the rest of the car, with Adrian first taking off the broken back bumper and fixing a new one in, and I'll finish off replacing the last set of brakes.
So how does it feel doing the last wheel of the day?
It feels like victory.
With less than 18 hours left, all we need to do is replace the caliper and the rest of the brakes on the front right wheel. We managed to pick up all the parts we've ordered yesterday, so all that's left to do is to remember to unscrew the bolt the correct way.
Hopefully this doesn't break. Yeah.
What if it does?
We're staying here.
And believe it or not, it was not the end of issues for us.
We had another issue which nearly stopped the entire project. I snapped another nut, but luckily it snapped in a place where we could take it out from the bracket and nothing has been damaged inside. So that was a really close call. And now we're going to go for a test drive.
Are you terrified?
No, I'm excited. I can't wait to finally do it.
We took a short drive around the neighbourhood to check if the brakes worked properly, in case we need to make any last few changes before we take off the next day.
I think I'm happy with it. I think it's generally fixed.
And it didn't take long for Adrian to feel a bit too confident.
Oh my god, this car is so nice.
I was going to say, maybe we'll accelerate towards the roundabout, because if we don't stop, we go fly.
I tested it a few times already.
Now that we know the brakes have been replaced and tested, it puts a lot of stress off our shoulders, knowing we've made our car much safer for the trip. But now the car has a brand new challenge ahead. 6 countries, almost 1,500 kilometers to drive with a 30-year-old car. You've seen what's below the body kit, and without saying, it's a huge concern for us, especially if the suspension can hold up for such a long trip like this one.
Look at our dad, so proud. Or worried, one of those.
And just like that, we're off. All that hard work is finally paying off. Taking the Miata all the way to Poland for those upgrades it needs to become the ultimate drift car. First stop, Folkestone.
Oh, we're so low. 2105. I was giving it all.
Shortly after, we got onto the Eurotunnel and continued our trip to France. So far, the car has been running like a champ, but of course, we spotted a few little issues along the way.
Okay, I think we need to do something about yeah, I don't think this is safe. What are you doing? Just testing my seatbelt.
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? I want to be safe. But this is another thing we will replace for sure.
Not only the seatbelt stopped working, I also might have forgot to check the speed limit I should be going.
Yeah, there was a camera there, I don't know whether... It's registered to you anyway.
Yeah, I'll be sending all of those to you straight away.
It's 17 here, why is it 70? It should be...
For record purposes, I was not driving in front. What do you think about taking random sticks?
Random sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen that page on TikTok?
No.
When it's like Stick Nation. Have you not heard of it?
They just told me to broach the subject.
So basically, on TikTok...
And at this point, it hit me. Jumping out of the car wasn't exactly an option.
There's a page which is called Stick Nation, and then literally go into depth of what makes it special. That's millions and millions of views every single month.
Just about sticks.
Stick Nation.
The man needs to find a hobby, right?
That is a hobby. That is a hobby.
If Stick Nation is a little bit too boring for Adrian's taste, maybe he will find the idea of collecting speeding tickets absolutely thrilling. After all, nothing says a fancy new hobby like a speeding fine collection.
Are you looking how I'm going?
I never went more than 70 in this car, and you're like,
Really?
we're supposed to be taking it chill, then I haven't seen you not overtake once.
No,
Any
I
opportunity there is, I have to take it.
No, it's just lorries. Now, I just wanted to...
Yeah, so
now
you overtook like 30 cars, and they're all newer than our car.
You've got a Ferrari here, and it's like driving like a Fiat 500.
Yeah, this is not a Ferrari.
It is of the 90s.
And just like any true 90s icon, the moment Adrian sat behind the wheel, we noticed something rather unusual.
Is it me, or can you hear the brake?
Scratching. Yeah.
That's the one that I did.
So remember, you were fixing the left
Shut up.
wheel. I was doing the right one, okay?
Damn you, Pat. Damn you. I can't unhear it now. Like, I was fine. I was happy, okay, in my ignorance. And now, the only thing I can hear is...
At the time, Adrian had no idea how much worse it could have been. Just 3 days earlier, neither of us had ever changed a tyre before. But not only did we manage that, we figured out how to get the car back on the road. And if we could pull that off, why not take it further? Why not build a drift car we would actually be proud of?
Yeah, just a few more minutes. We're going to pull up in the garage and then get started on upgrading the Miata, right? This is going to be the next stage. We're not going to spoil what exactly we're going to be upgrading in the Miata. You will find out, I guess, in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I can tell you were born to be a YouTuber.
I was. I've watched so many.
There you go, there's the
Leave a
hook.
like and the comment, you know.